Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RangerVision's Roundtable for December 2014. It is the 1st of December, I think nearly all around the world already, so it's going to be December. I am your host, Kurama, and with me today I have the GoldPhoenixRanger.
Hello, and Kurama, could I ask you in any way to move your mouth closer to your microphone as your voice is rather faint?
Sorry.
Don't be a douchebag, this is important.
We also have Kamen Rider Decade.
Sup?
And we have Beet Buster.
Oh yeah.
I think that's your current name, isn't it?
That is
Beet
his current name.
Buster.
Beet
Fair enough.
Buster!
So, ladies and gentlemen, the main reason we are gathered here today is because RangerVision is sort of dead, whether you may or may not have noticed. We did have a ridiculous increase in popularity on Facebook recently, as some of you may or may not have seen. We are now over 2,000 fans on Facebook, and that is a lot in thanks to Power Rangers vs. Super Sentai, who have 76,000 fans. So thanks to them. So, in regards to RangerVision being pretty much all but done, it has been decided that RangerVision is going to be taking some time away. As of December 15th, it will be shut down for a period of 2 months, and it will be returning with the premiere of Power Rangers DINO Charge. GPR, would you like to go into some more in-depth detail? Deal with it.
Yes, I would love to. Primarily, our reason for this is because we'd like to take this opportunity to basically rebuild RangerVision from the ground up. Given that really there's been no activity on the board at this point, and given that a lot of the past stuff we've been doing has not worked in terms of gaining attention on the board itself, though, as Carl mentioned, we have gained quite the Facebook following, we're going to attempt to turn RangerVision into something new. I can't go into too much detail as to what yet, but there will be a revamp of what RangerVision is and what it represents. And in addition to this, we will also have, let's just say it won't be just RangerVision. There will be some new adventures coming forward involving RangerVision and what we as the RangerVision family will be pursuing, and how we will be proceeding to represent ourselves in the fandom. Again, it will be shut down on December the 15th. That will be in Eastern Standard Time, I think. I'll be happy to be the one to turn it off if you guys want me to do that.
What time would that be?
What do you mean?
You didn't give a time, you gave a date.
Oh. Well, the 15th is a Monday, so let's say at the end of the day Monday, so let's say 11:59 p.m. Monday, Eastern Time. At the end of the day. We will shut it down at that point, and it will be shut down for a period of 2 months, and will be reactive in time for the premiere of Power Rangers DINO Charge on February the 15th of 2014. Given
15.
2015.
15 of 2015, and given the usual airing time, assuming that Nickelodeon does not again adjust the airing time of the show, which it typically airs currently at 12 noon on those. Wait, February 15th? Are we sure about that? Is that a confirmed release date for the show? Did we get confirmation on that?
You're now just asking?
I'm just wondering because that's a Sunday, so they might be moving it back to Sunday.
Who's the one on the Power Force here? And you're asking us?
You're assuming they tell us squat.
Tell you more than we know.
Uh-huh.
Bird.
Let me see what we got here. Looking for...
Go, Library Ranger.
Yes, February 15th. Okay, it was confirmed in in USA Today. It was part of the press release, so it will be on February the 15th. As for on noon, so February 15th on Sunday, February 15th at 12 noon, everything will be going live again. Given that that is the case, I will reactivate RangerVision as of 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on February the 15th. Therefore, if you want to get on a little bit in the morning before the episode airs, Eastern Time, check out what's going on, give it a little go, you can do that. And I know have a little time before the episode airs, and there will, of course, be discussion thread for that and whatever needs to happen. But there will be a lot of changes forthcoming. The board will be getting DINO charged, as we like to say. So stay tuned for a lot of that and a lot of the other interesting things that will be coming as of the 15th. There will be further announcements as to what else is relating to this when we get closer to the date. But as of right now, we don't want to jump the gun. So we will let you guys know further what more is coming for RangerVision and its affiliates, subsidiaries, what have you, and exactly what we as an entity will be becoming in the future. So stay tuned to that. If you have any questions, again, there is 2 weeks before the shutdown. If you need anything off the board, feel free to go get your threads out of there. If you need anything from the archive that you want to have before the shutdown to have available, again, remember the archives themselves will be shut down, so you will have to copy and paste anything out of there and put it in a document. But feel free to send a private message to myself, Kurama, or Kamen Rider Decade. Any of us will be happy to take care of that for you.
You do realize you and Kurama are the only two people that can actually see the archive.
You do realize I gave you a link to it to see it last time you brought that up, right?
No, you gave me a link to my thread, I believe.
Right, and all you have to do is click to that and say, okay, back out to archive section, and there's the archive.
Fair enough.
So,
but the archive will be turned back on for the period of 2 weeks, because when the board comes back on, as far as I'm aware and as far as we've discussed, the board will be completely blank bar a couple of threads.
Correct.
Indeed.
So the archive will be removed from the board and will be placed onto a hard drive somewhere.
Yes, it will be kept in stasis for purposes of preservation of the history of both Ranger Talk and RangerVision, but it will be generally inaccessible to the board proper. In absolute emergencies, we may be able to retrieve the backup and get things out of it, but it will be a real pain in the ass, so we will not do it except in the extremest of circumstances.
Indeed.
So that will be also forthcoming. Again, yeah, we'll make the archive accessible for the next 2 weeks. Get anything out of it that you want to have, your RPGs, your fan fictions,
Your bios.
your character bios, whatever you have in there, any relevant discussion posts you'd like to have, information, images, videos, whatever you want to have, get it out of there now, because there will be a clean slate coming with this change to RangerVision. Again, if you have any questions and you need anything, PM any of us. We'll be happy to help you out. I should also take this opportunity to announce that Raging Phoenix has chosen to leave the staff at this time. Due to general inactivity of the board and having other things going on in his life, we wish him all the best in his future endeavors. And the remaining staff, of course, consists of the 4 of us present in this conversation, as well as Red Buster, who could not be here with us today. So
And okay, technically he's not on staff, but with what's coming, the return of Gosei Manta.
Yeah, Gosei Manta he's not on staff, but he will be working closely with us on some of the forthcoming Rangers-related projects that will be happening, so he will be involved as well, having returned from his hiatus.
Spoilers!
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
I don't think that's much of a spoiler, just saying Gosei Manta's back and he's working with us.
Indeed. So that will be forthcoming. We may bring more people back on board as time goes on. We will see what's happening. And we will proceed from there once we have relaunched as of the new procedure on the 15th. While this has not been 100% confirmed, I will also state for the record that given that of all the people that we have gotten a hold of, only one is actively using the section, so we will likely be largely discontinuing the Media Master program as of that time. We will still retain our affiliation with primarily Database Ranger, but also with us other Media Masters. We'll still be in contact with Morphin Legacy, with the Ranger Command Power Hour, with other people that we had on board. Power Hour never accepted, did they? Well, with whoever we have, Ranger World Radio is what I'm thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
Angel Grove Radio and all the other groups that we have on board, we'll make contact with them. We'll still be affiliated, but the Media Master program as a whole has largely been not much of a success outside of Database Ranger himself. So we will largely be discontinuing now, but there will be something else forthcoming to hopefully better represent some of that sort of stuff. Again, more details on that to come.
More than likely, the Media Masters that we have, I think they're going to like what's going to replace it.
I think so. I think we'll be enjoying this. I think everybody was going to enjoy what we're working on here, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Indeed. So, again, that is 2 weeks. Get out anything you need because we will be clean slating this and we will be saving and permanently just doing a save backup of the archive. But beyond that, it will not be accessible. So get what you want now. You have 2 weeks and then it will be gone. And again, if you have questions, send us a PM. We'll be happy to talk to you about that. Again, we can't reveal too many details about what is forthcoming, but if you do have any suggestions for things that you would like to see, do let us know. And we're more than happy to consider certain things and what's going on there. So, anything else we wanted to mention from any of you? Do you want to throw anything else out?
No, I think we've given them enough of a tease.
One thing I will say for the record, if people are wondering, this will not include an upgrade to VBulletin 5.0. As far as we understand, the software is still not quite stable enough, and we don't want to take that step yet. So we will likely not be upgrading at that point.
Yep.
Hell, we could downgrade.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Or we could move over to something else.
I don't think we're moving over to Squad after Kurama paid $200 for this.
However, we do have VBulletin 5 paid for, do we not? So once they work out the kinks, it will go live.
Yes, that is correct. We do have already paid for the subscription and could upgrade at any time we choose to do so. We are choosing not to do so at this time until the software has been properly patched to a point that it is stable enough to be regularly used.
And
in our
thanks,
opinion.
And to a
ARK
point
for
where
that.
our point where our
Yes,
server
and
host
thanks to our old friend Kamen Rider Kiva for helping to fund the VBulletin 5.0 expansion. We do appreciate
Beet
that.
Buster!
If he should return from his hiatus, he will also likely remain on staff. But as of right now, a lot of the staff are kind of inactive. So,
Indeed.
Yay!
We'll move to VB5 when it's ready and when our server host won't yell at us for trying to use it.
yeah, pretty much. Okay. Anything else, Kurama?
It's a pain to use.
I don't think so.
All right.
Other than watching out for what's coming in 2015, because it's going to be DINO charged, bitches.
Oh, yes, and if you want to keep track of what's going on, we will still be putting regular updates and information on our Facebook. Just search RangerVision on Facebook. Search at RangerVision on Twitter. You can keep an eye on our tweets. Feel free to follow us there. You can go check out the RangerVision Tumblr. That's not updated nearly as often, but feel free to check that out. There's a lot of great images on there. And, of course, our RangerVision Google Plus page right here and attached YouTube channel where any future roundtables with information that's on the goings-on will be posted, so stay tuned to that as well. You want to wrap it up, Kurama, or you want me to do it?
I'll do it. So I just want to thank you guys for showing up. This was pretty impromptu because I think we just needed to get something out to explain to everyone what was going to be happening and give them that time and opportunity to take things from the board before they disappear. So I'd like to thank GoldPhoenixRanger, Kamen Rider Decade, and Beet Buster for showing up. And other than that, get ready for 2015.
Indeed.
RangerVision!
RangerVision, DINO charge.
There you go.
Good night, everybody.